There have been a lot of video game movies over the years. From Super Mario Bros. In 1993 to the much more recent Sonic the Hedgehog movies, there's one question that presents itself no matter what. Does the movie hold up to the original games? The most recent video game adaptation, Borderlands, is receiving the same treatment as well as plenty of criticism about its story and presentation. I'm Will from GameRant, and today we're talking about 4 ways that the Borderlands movie differs from the franchise lore. Some spoilers ahead for the Borderlands movie. In the very first Borderlands, players could choose one of 4 characters that each had their very own class and abilities. Roland and Lilith were 2 of these characters from the first game, so their inclusion in the movie makes a lot of sense. Mordecai and Brick were absent from the film, and the characters that replaced them were either a good choice or a baffling one. First, Krieg, who is a psycho only playable in the second game's DLC, appears in the movie. In the games, Krieg screams incoherently like most psychos and loots and pillages his way across the wasteland, while his inner monologue is a lot more elegant and understandable. In the movie, his inner voice isn't as much of a big deal and he speaks a lot more intelligibly. Another replacement is the robot Claptrap. A Claptrap unit has been present in every game, with one finally being playable in the pre-sequel. Claptrap as a whole doesn't function much as an offensive character in the movie, but rather sticks to his normal shtick of saying wacky things in the background. The third character will be receiving a deeper dive. The majority of the plot revolves around the 5th character in the party, Tiny Tina. She's a character that was introduced as an NPC in Borderlands 2, and true to her movie look, loves explosives and dresses like a rabbit. She is markedly less unhinged in the movie, as the actress Ardatina Greenblatt plays her more toned down. The bigger change to her character is the twist that she's actually the daughter of Atlas CEO Deucalion Atlas, who is entirely new for the movie. He initially hires Roland from Crimson Lance to free Tina from prison, which coincidentally is where Krieg is being held as well. For some reason, Roland betrays Atlas, frees Krieg and Tiny Tina, and runs away with them. This changes both Roland and Tiny Tina's characters in order to suit the movie's plot. Roland's changes are a little bit more reasonable, however, Tiny Tina has even more changes that deviate her from her game counterpart. According to the movie, Tiny Tina is a clone that Deucalion Atlas attempted to use as a new siren to open the vault on Pandora. Tiny Tina is experimented on in the games as well, but it's by Handsome Jack, who also kills her parents through experimentation. Lilith is almost completely different in the movie when compared to the games. She's now a bounty hunter trying to get rich while spouting cheesy one-liners and snark. Needless to say, she's much more toned down in the games despite having more of a role as an NPC in later installments. Dr. Tannis also receives a change as she now helped to raise Lilith for a bit. Lilith was eventually released to traders in order to keep her safe and away from vault hunters. Dr. Tannis is also entirely different from the games personality-wise, with her charisma being removed in favor of turning her into a typical antisocial bookworm. Lilith also has no idea she's a siren in the movie, while the games reveal that from the get-go. Borderlands has quite a few DLC packs, but the original game doesn't add new playable characters like its sequels. One such DLC was the Secret Armory of General Knox, which gives players the chance to face off against Crimson Lance. The titular general isn't in the movie, however his daughter, Commander Knox, is in the film as a connection to Roland. It's unclear exactly what their relationship is, but it is clear that there's history between the two. Unfortunately, their relationship isn't going to be explored in future installments as she dies brutally in the film. That was our list of 4 things from the Borderlands movie that differ from the games. Remember to let us know what you think in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we hope to see you next time.